Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. All right, this is a video that I struggled with doing, but I wanted to share the information and what I went through on this. You all, if you know me, you know I love fashion and beauty, and I have a love of handbags. And I don't buy the high-end designers, but I spend my hard-earned money on good quality handbags. Now, I have quite the collection, and with this brand that I'm going to be talking about today, Karl Lagerfeld Paris, there is a Karl Lagerfeld, which is the top designer of their company, and then Karl Lagerfeld Paris, which is a more of a affordable line, but they have beautiful products. So I already own, and I'll show you, this was my first one of Karl Lagerfeld that I got. And it's the little Agnes. It's just a little crossbody. I love the little stitching on here. This has, and the leather strap has come loose on both sides. But I need to get some Gorilla Glue, I think, in just because it's a leather, it is a leather strap and it states it inside. So I just need to tuck that in. But I love it. It's just a little bitty crossbody for a quick grab and go, or if you, even for an evening out or something. So, and it's just very soft leather. Now, I also have, which is right here, it's called their Lafayette shoulder bag. And of course, I have the bags that they come in. And this one is, and I keep all the things in it to keep its shape. I can hold it back here. But, and I even keep the little thing on it, you know, comes off and on whenever I'm not using it. But I got this one more for meetings, for church. It is a bigger bag, but it is leather. Now, it states inside that it is genuine leather, but underneath the flap that it is man-made under this part right here. So that will probably wear a little bit better and not get as messed up. But it's beautiful. Soft, very soft leather. And I love it. I have one more here I'm going to show you that's in my collection that I love as well. And it is, I think this is called the Charlotte. I'm not mistaken. But it is a beautiful wine or burgundy color. I typically go with structured handbags, and that's why I love this one. But this burgundy color and this crop print, I thought was just absolutely stunning. And another thing that I like, that they're not atrocious with their branding. The shoulder strap is in here, but I still have the paper and everything in there, so I just pull it out for when I need that, or I can carry it as a top handle. So, but this one is gorgeous as well, and I love it. And it states inside that it is genuine leather, and it's got the feet on it, so it has all the quality makings of a great handbag that says classic and stylish. So, those were the three that I have had. And then we're going to talk about the newest one that I got. Now, I'm trying to put this back in the bag here. Okay. Here we go. I read the descriptions. I want to make sure I understand the size, the quality, what the price. I price shop to see to get the best deal on something that I really want. So they came out with a new, I think maybe in the spring, if I'm not sure, spring, a new Lafayette texture. And the handbag is just gorgeous. So I'm going to show it to you. it is right here. It is this tote with the double straps. It is just beautiful. It's got a zipper here in the back for your cell phone. It's got a ton of space inside here with the 3 compartments. It is just lovely. This basket weave, I thought that was just beautiful. And of course their little logo right here, so it's not atrocious. But the color, I think, it was the color and the texture that got me, because this is it's called shell, but it's more, to me, it's like a beige taupe with just a touch of pink in it, maybe. But I had some new things for fall that I was very excited that this was going to go with. Now, here we enter into the issue and what happened. I get this. Now, the website, and I'm going to put it up here, what it says on the website right here, so you can see what I saw when I ordered it and I paid money for it. So now I'm going to show you that as soon as I got this, that this is what I saw inside. And I had to find it. Some of them, the little tags aren't near as clear. And I'm going to see if I can put it up here so you can, so it will be able to be read. Okay, here it is. Let's see if I can get that in here. There. I don't know if you can or not, but it says 100% man-made. I thought, well, this has got to be a mistake. So I went on to Karl Lagerfeld Paris's website. I sent an email to customer service. And this is the day that I had received it. Well, the next day I hadn't heard anything. So I went on back to their website and I opened up a chat. And I was chatting with one of their representatives and explained the situation. And I said, you know, I wanted to speak with somebody about that. And I could put the chat up here because I snapshotted it here. Because he said that he would have to escalate it to management, and it would be probably, because this was on a Friday, it was going to be, I think, either by any time between Wednesday and Friday the next week that anybody would get back with me. So I said, okay. So I started looking at these on other sites who sells them. Well, I know Macy's sells them. So, and I'm going to put up here Macy's site where they have it on sale for right there. And it's full price right now for $348. And it states on there leather. So I thought maybe I got a fluke. Maybe I got something wrong. So I called back on the Friday that I waited. I was supposed to wait between Wednesday and Friday. Well, I did, and I called back on Friday, and I called the customer service number that time. And I got a very nice lady on there, and she pulled it up, and she said, well, they have your issue, but I see that they haven't done anything with it yet. No one's answered. And I said, well, it still hasn't been changed on your website. And she said, I will make a note of that. And she said, I've got your number here, and we'll reach back out to you when we can get this figured out. And I said, okay. Well, I waited about 20-30 minutes. I'm like, no, I'm going to make one more phone call. So I called the Karl Lagerfeld store, one of them that's here in Texas, and I got a very, very nice young lady on the phone, and it was explaining to her what happened, and she said, what is the model number? And so I gave it to her, and she said, well, in our information it says leather. I said, well, here's what my information in my hands say. And she said, oh my. She said, something's wrong then. I said, well, they have this particular pattern and color in other style purses and totes. Are all of them? She said, I'm assuming because they probably get the material from the same manufacturer, and they probably all are. And I'm like, okay, it is all over the internet that these are leather. And she said, well, I'm going to fill out a quality control form and send it up to management and see what they can get done. So 2 days later, I got an email. Actually, it was Sunday night. Sunday night, I got an email from a young man, or I don't know if he's young, he was a man at the customer service with Karl Lagerfeld. And they just informed me that the website has been changed. And I'll put that up here, right here. So they corrected it to say polyurethane. And now they have dropped the price. A lot. On there, and that I can return it to them for a full refund for what I paid, and that also, if there's something from the website that I want, they will give me a 20% discount. So okay, I went back on to Macy's and Zappos, and they still have them, and they still say leather on all of the purses that have this beautiful. It's very, very soft, and it's, you know, and here's the thing, I'm not opposed to buying a non-leather handbag as long as I know that's what I'm getting. I don't want to be deceived, and I felt that this was, you know, right there on the border of deceptive trade practices, and I could turn it in to the FTC. But they corrected theirs, but they have still not, as of filming this a week later, they've still not corrected it on Macy's. So I went onto Macy's, onto a couple of them, and did reviews and pointed out, and I copied the pictures that I took where they changed it on, where they had it on Karl Lagerfeld site, and then where they changed it to polyurethane. So I added those pictures into Macy's reviews on 2 of the handbags. So that's why I'm so disappointed. So very, very disappointed. So have you run into this? Have you ever had to go to this much trouble for something that you felt so wronged in? So, and I know it's just a handbag. It's not like I'm harmed in any way. They are going to give me my money back. So I just felt that, you know, these days it seems like the quality control, no one's at the helm. It's not as good as it used to be. I don't think. I think they just need to think about that. So I am tagging them on there. I want them to know that this was what happened to me, and that I'm sure it has probably happened to others. There are probably people that have these in their hands and don't even know that they're not leather. They may not have looked at the tag. It's a clear tag, and it's very hard to see. But when you buy something and it's presented one way on the website, you felt cheated kind of when you're. So when I do, a lot of times if I'm going thrifting, some of those times I always keep a little flashlight in my handbag, and that way if I'm looking at the tag inside it, I can shine that little tag in there. So, or shine the light on there to read that little tag, because sometimes it's really hard to read, let alone find. So, but that is my story. I just wanted to put this out there to share this information in case anybody has come across this handbag thumbnail. You know, and see, I'm going to scoot back so you can see. It's actually, it's a beautiful handbag, but for what I paid for it, you know, no, it's not. So, I will find something that's similar in this color and in something else. Will I ever never buy another Karl Lagerfeld bag again? I don't know. I don't know. I may take advantage of the 20% if I could assure that it is you know, what it represents. And that's all I'm asking, is it be what it represents. So, all right, that is my little soapbox today. Thanks for listening to me. And if you have any comments, please leave them down below in the comments section. And give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. All right, I'm going to get out of here. And remember, ladies, what I tell you, all my ladies out there, remember, every day, every stinking day, get up and show up, because you're worth it. So until I see you in my next video, have a very safe and a very blessed day.